Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. My name is WWEdeadman, but you already know that. And yeah, we've got a planned flag on the moon contract that we kind of need to do. Up until the next other thing happens. You know, the thing that I built for the flagging. Essentially, if we just reduce the staging here a bit, the same thing could theoretically go to the moon and land there. Because, you know, I mean, this thing has like, what, 10,000 Delta V? I think that's on, yeah. Is that on Kerbin? Yeah. So that has that much Delta V. We only need like to stage 7, that's that. To get to low Kerbin orbit. So we don't need all of this here to transfer to the moon. If we just go ahead and say we take this out and instead use a half of this, then we could at least try out how well this works all together. So I'm pretty sure that this part is not going to go back into the atmosphere, but since we have the opportunity to try, I'm just going to put a bunch of parachutes on that and make that this connect here. Okay, the staging of this is now completely fucked. Okay, so we want these engines, this engine, all to go when this releases. Yes, that's cool. So these throw when this throws. Yep, these go when this goes. That also starts this engine. Good. These go when this goes. That also starts this engine. And the fairings get their own stage. Before that, yeah. Because we're definitely gonna be in orbit already. Or at least in space. Don't know about orbit, but then we're gonna offset these F. Yeah, like that. And without the thing here. Yeah. Just so that is a little bit more aerodynamic. Still. Just so they don't look like they're like stuck on there with some weird kind of magic. I don't know. And then this would transfer us over, get us into orbit around moon. And this should be more than enough to land us on the moon. Get a flag planted. And return, also getting a bunch of signs in the process. Yeah, so I call this moon flagging. You're so click through, I hate you. Control Z. I hate when my fucking UIs click through. Moon flagging. Or let's just call it Moon Lander Mark 3, because it's the third moon lander that we're sending. Yeah, and then we're gonna try this thing out more or less. It costs 69,652. That is really close to being 6969. Anyway, save this. We've got a thrust to weight of over 1 up to stage 5, which should be this, yeah. And we've got a thrust to weight on Moon for this of 5. That's definitely enough to have it work out. Good. Then I'd say we launch this and we're gonna see how well it works. So I don't know how much throttle I will have to give on this for the start. Since at full throttle it's 1.86, but I'm probably gonna full throttle. I don't... yeah, I'm pretty sure that's fine. Who the hell is on board? Don't tell me we've got a scientist in there. Bill? Are you in there? 'Cause then I kinda wanna get you out of there. Bill. Yeah, we've got no SAS. I'm not flying this without SAS. So yeah, apparently we've got 1 minute of burning left. 14 seconds of burning left in this stage, in the inner stage after dropping the boosters, which is pretty okay, I'd say. All in all, that burns like a minute something. Yeah. All in all, this should work, but we're still going to revert flight to vehicle assembly since I don't want that specific Kerbal in there. I want our new guy, Gregley Kerman, since this is pretty much his training flight. To earn his stars, so to say. So thrust to weight at this throttle, by the way. Doesn't tell me. Okay. In any way, SAS on full throttle. I'm gonna keep this up just in case. And 3, 2, 1, launch. It's gravity turning by itself. Where are you turning? Dude. Dude, what are you doing? Why is this offset? Did I thrust limit one of the things or something? Dude, what are you doing? Okay, this is definitely not normal. We are going south. Revert flight. I am not accepting that. That is not normal behavior. And I do not want this to happen. Okay, so what is our problem here? So that's on there. Are you angled in any way? Are you thrust limited in any way? Are you asymmetric? I have no clue what's going on. This makes no sense. This should not be off center at all. Just make sure. We've got a center of mass that's centered, pretty much. Yeah, it's not towards the south. We've got a center of thrust that's not in any way, shape, or form not straight up. We don't have any center of lift, really, since we don't have any aerodynamic parts. So I have no clue what happened there, but we are going to just go ahead and try this again. And if that doesn't work, then I'm going to, I don't know, probably go with not using the multi-engine thrust plate thingy. Instead, I'm gonna use like octagonal struts. I don't think I have cubic octagonal struts though, so I'll have to use the bigger things. Also, the other thing I just realized, we drastically reduced the amount of weight here. So I could just go ahead and put the fuel back in on the liquid fuel, pretty much. Which is probably part of the problem. I don't know though. Don't do that. Good. Also, yeah, we are definitely not overweight. That can have its full fuel too. Okay, now this is fully fueled. We're still way underweight, so no problem here. Get that out of my face. Thank you. And this should actually launch now. Let's see. It might actually be that the center of mass was kind of off because I, for some reason, pumped some fuel out of the lower stack of the two stacked tanks here. Yeah, this looks way better. 3, 2, 1, launch. You're going the wrong... Dude! Okay, we need definitely more reaction wheels on this, apparently. Because this has no control over itself. So, I'm gonna go ahead and say we're going to... what's the lightest thing to attach things on? I'd say... with a mass of 0.125, that's that. 4. Get them in and put reaction wheels on the side. Are we overweight yet? No. And I might also put some of these here. Now this makes this even less likely to be aerodynamic, but unless that actually shields, and it should if Ferrum actually handles that correctly. So we're going to try this. That should probably have enough torque to actually hold stuff in place. A little bit better. Because I have really no clue why you would have a problem holding this straight. But hey. SAS on, full throttle. This up, and 3, 2, 1, launch. Okay. It does wobble a bit because of these, but it's a little bit better to maneuver. It actually holds its heading a little bit better. I'm going to throttle back a bit because of the whole overheating of the engines. And as long as we're under or at 100 and not over 100 here, that should actually work quite well. Okay, we are going to lose the boosters in due time here. I like my trajectory. Looks good. Although I am losing frame rate for some reason. I'm down to 11 frames per second. The logic behind that evades me, but it still looks smooth, at least. For Kerbal Space Program, you know, it still looks smooth. Don't fucking flip over! You're going too low, you're going too low. You're too low. Oh god, thank you. Thank you for the rescue. Because I kind of want to be pretty much spot on the velocity vector when I lose the boosters. Because a change in thrust is always a thing that makes things go crazy. Also, I don't want to be that far over yet, really. Goodbye. So yeah, our staging is what they call hot staging, as in the the next engine is gonna come on before, or quite right as the decoupler decouples. Surprisingly, my... whoa, don't go that far down. I want to stay pretty much on target here. Or on the vector. Staging happening soon. Goodbye. Have a good life. Okay. Now we're getting our apoapsis up. That's good. This looks fine. Of course, now I have a whole lot of control authority over this with all these reaction wheels. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Pretty efficient launch, actually. The next thing to go are the fairings, aren't they? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Fairings will of course drop once we are about to completely leave the atmosphere. We apparently recovered our boosters. Yep. Okay, we can pretty much burn at the horizon now. And I kind of want to lose the fairings about when we are... let's actually go ahead and get up apoapsis to about 85 and cut the engines. And then we're going to coast a little bit. So we are about to leave the atmosphere. 65, we're going to get rid of the fairings. That looks good. That looks really good. Yep. Sun is behind us. We still have enough power though. Okay, the stage with the things is recovered. That is good. Got a total refund of 18,000. Okay, nice. 90% recovery. That's pretty cool. so... how much delta V is in there still? 20... okay, that's 1.4 seconds of burn. We're going to coast up to... all the way to our apoapsis almost. And... here we are going to... press Z. And get rid of that, and that's gonna fall back into the atmosphere, and we're fine. Okay, that's an orbit. Okay, we've got a total delta V in this of 1251, which means we're gonna go to map mode, of course. Hello, connections. That's definitely something I right now do not need. So turn off all the stuff. Yeah, that's better. Because right now I don't need to know where stuff is. Okay, so we're actually right now exactly where we need to be to burn to the moon, so I'm just gonna go to the next orbit. And see how much delta V we need there. So pretty much a transfer stage is exactly what we need to get here. Okay. Let's focus view on the moon. That's actually a pretty nice encounter here. Just a little bit more prograde. Yeah. 50 kilometers, that's a perfect orbit. Focus back on my ship. I want this up, please. Yeah, that's the next thing to happen by definition. And I'd say I will see you pretty much after the burn. And there that comes in. Boom. Pretty perfect. 47. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna encounter the moon. We still have a whole 420 meters per second left in this stage. We're going to need like... not even... we can pretty much stop. But we're gonna probably do most of the landing with this stage still. So this time, however, we're going to go for not the far side crater. We're going to go for this crater or something, since we've done the other crater before. In any way, you can kill that. I'd say we have a look at our thing here. So the other part here got recovered at 60% recovery, so that's pretty okay, I think. So all in all, this is going to be that. Yeah. Okay. So for some reason I put these on there, I don't know why. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm a moron. I could have totally taken these off because those are not necessary for the moon mission. those are for Duna. But yeah, if nothing else, we at least can use it to like get the stage back into Kerbin or something. I might just land the entire lander back. I don't know. We're gonna see. In any way, I'll see you in the next episode for the moon encounter and the moon landing. Till then, I'd say like and favorite if you enjoyed. We're gonna point north. Subscribe for more. And until next time, I'm WWEdeadman. Bye.